But before we get into that, let me tell you about my experience with TikTok's quote unquote enforcement, because this happened right after the last video I put up, and it wasn't like enough to do a whole video on, but I thought it was interesting and maybe some of you would like to see this. So speaking about TikTok's inconsistency, I post all of my Eugenia content on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, basically, all of those platforms. TikTok is the only platform that consistently removes my videos. The only one. Not once have I had a community guideline breach on Instagram or YouTube. The worst on YouTube that I've gotten is just the video gets age restricted. So this post was from my video about the AI, and it had those censored videos in it that I basically blurred, but it was her in fairly compromised positions and in a state of undress to a point. And I got this warning on my account. They cited sexual exploitation, which they were censored. They were heavily censored. You couldn't see anything. And it got an official warning on that post. So when I appealed it, I thought this process was really interesting. TikTok told me that it could take up to 80 days to review. So that's not even any number that we've actually heard of before, right? And in the end, they fully rejected it anyway. And so, as I said, even right now, as I'm recording this, I open TikTok and immediately shown pro-condition content from people who are clearly very unwell. And the algorithm recommended that content to me that TikTok claims to be fighting against. But me analyzing that kind of content, that gets removed. Right? It's not about protecting users. It's about controlling the narrative. It's evident that TikTok doesn't actually want the content gone. They want the criticism of how they handle the content